Hey everybody, so what I want to talk to you about today is how the FRPO, and that's actually the Federation of Rental Housing Providers of Ontario, and how they're asking for an exemption on the rent rules and the rent increase rules. And so the rent increase rules is what Kathleen Wynne's government put in. So they put a cap on how much you can raise rent. And they were trying to do this in an effort for fairness and equality, but they kind of really, it was a little bit counterintuitive to what they were trying to do. And of course I feel that way because I'm a capitalist. And so as a capitalist, the way I see it is if I have a property and it's worth $1,500 a month in rent, if I ask for $2,000 a month in rent, no one's going to rent it. It's not worth $2,000. So I'll have to suffer and have this thing vacant, and I'm going to lower the price to 19, 18, 17 until eventually I lower my price to $1,500 and it rents. Kathleen Wynne's government was trying to say that if I previously had it rented at $1,200, then I have to keep renting it at $1,200 plus 2%. So that's in essence what they were saying. So now the FRPO president and CEO, his name is Tony Irwin, and so he's actually saying that that's not going to work. I'll read you some quotes from him here, but he's basically saying that we have a supply problem and we need to bring on more product. So we need more density and more intensification. Toronto's purpose-built rental housing stock is slowly falling into disrepair. And so what he means by that is because if you're a landlord of a purpose-built rental building with 50, 60, 100 units in it, and you're limited of how much you can increase the rent, and although the market rent is going up much quicker than what Kathleen Wynne's government predicted, then you're not going to renovate your property. Now you still have your money, but you're just going to go and invest it in other provinces. You can't move that building. There's no sense in renovating that building. You can only increase it by 2%. And so even if this property becomes worse and worse in condition and becomes in a worse state of disrepair, it'll still rent because you have low rents and you're forced at those low rents. And so what Irwin was trying to say here, Mr. Irwin, is that if you do this, if you actually remove the rent increase, then it allows landlords to make more money, run it like a business. More mom and pop shop landlords can come in and start becoming landlords because it's more profitable. And you can also run better units. So just like what we do with single family rentals, and they're good homes in good areas. Okay, so OREA, the Ontario Real Estate Association CEO, Tim Hudak, he was actually also agreeing. So he's saying that if we want more mom and pop landlords or encourage larger buildings, we need to restore more balances to the Residential Tenancy Act and on rent controls. So let me know what you guys think about this. In my opinion, I definitely think that they have to get rid of these rent controls. I think it's getting a little bit out of control. But leave a message or DM me, reach out to us, excuse me, and let us know if you want to come out to the next Lunch and Learn. You can check that out as well. All right, talk to you later.